that incident.
She had that incident.
The one where you called
Yeah.
me
I'm
out.
sorry. I'm sorry. Where she was able to. Yeah. I mean, it's a very high DC to be able to correctly identify it with certainty. But go ahead and roll me another check.
Okay. Maybe she could narrow it down to like a choice of like 3. Nat 20. Dead ass.
For a final
Plus
of
16. Hold
16.
on. Plus I believe. Wait, no, not 16. That's a different skill.
Oh,
Let
so
me
it's a
check.
high
12.
knowledge.
Yeah, no, 12.
32 then. You are able to determine that it's more than likely not one of the more powerful illithids. If it were a mind flayer, there's very little chance you guys would have made it out of there. And on top of that, it wouldn't be sharing its domain with humans and bugbears. You think about, flumps, and, they're usually found in places where mind flayers and things are because they leech off of other telepathic creatures. So, it's unlikely that's what it was. And so as you're like going through the possible choices in your head, and the fact that this creature cited something about you, which obviously you never spoke aloud, meaning it gained access to your mind somehow, leads you to believe that this creature is more than likely a Nothic, which is like a one-eyed creature. It has a huge yellow central eye, which takes up like 90% of its face.
It's like a baby beholder.
Yeah, the other 10% is like a large mouth with jagged teeth. They are like thought to be old wizards who sought like knowledge which was forbidden, or knowledge which was too great for them to comprehend, and their minds, slowly tore themselves apart. But they retained some of that, magical essence, and which comes out as an ability to, penetrate minds and communicate with telepathy.
Oh, did you upload it? Oh, okay. It kind of looks like a pumped up Mike Wazowski.
Kinda.
Like if Mike Wazowski had an uncle.
Mike Wazowski from Hell.
If Mike Wazowski had a like cracked up, coked up relative who like
He's
lived his entire life as a gladiator, then sure.
He had Chemical X. Shut the fuck up.
He's one of the members of the Powerpuff Girls.
No, fuck you. He
absolutely is when they don't get enough of it.
Yes, that's what we turn into.
We turn into Nothics.
Oh man, that would be hysterical.
You have to make Constitution saves all the fucking time. No, Fortitude saves.
Oh, but it's like Lovecraftian and dark. So instead of the professor being like loving and caring, there was a fourth Powerpuff Girl, and it's a Nothic that he keeps around in a cage to like remind you guys like what you can become. And this is why you need me. If you without me, this is what you will turn into. And it's like this twisted.
Clip it so you don't forget.
That's
a great idea.
A fourth Powerpuff Girl who is physically deformed. I'm not joking, dead ass. No, in the newest Powerpuff Girl one, the one that sucked, there was a fourth one who was too powerful, and she got kicked out.
I mean, there was kind of a fourth one in the original too.
Yeah, wasn't she like kind of like Hulk Smash kind of that vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but and then they turn into the Nothics, but their little dresses and shoes and bows are still on.
Right, yeah, they'd still be like dressed Powerpuff Girls.
They have spandex dresses.
Yeah. That's fucking great. I'm sorry, I gotta like bring us back to.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm like thinking about Powerpuff. Like my brain only has so much bad bandwidth, and I'm like getting ahead of myself. I'm like, yeah, we could do this and we could do that.
You get about fucking Powerpuff Girls.
We're gonna play the cracked out Powerpuff Girls on the streets of LA.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is hysterical. While you guys are waiting for your drinks, have everybody roll me a perception check, please.
Um, 11
Ooh.
plus 10. 21.
Okay, here's my last D20 in this group. Hey, that's a 26, baby.
That's better than a fucking 7.
You're fucking in.
Both Pabu and Faye overhear a pair of, other patrons discussing that there seems to be a strange magic which pervades the Neverwinter Wood. Navigators have been confounded by it, and it's obscured the ancient ruins of bygone kingdoms which those navigators usually seek. But that this new magical presence seems to be a hindrance to that process. Just, people talking about their troubles, scuttlebutt. You're just like listening in on snippets of conversation here and there, and that's just like the only coherent piece which you guys are able to catch. The barkeep does eventually make his way over to you all, look you all up and down, and presuming that your armor is, covered in blood, and obviously you all are fresh from battle, he's going to approach you and say, a drink well earned from the looks of it. What can I get for you?
Faye's just gonna look at him and just go, a bottle of wine. Red wine.
Mead.
A bottle of red mead, and for you, sir, looking at Bronze.
I'll take the bartender special.
And he says, of
I
course.
feel like
Island iced tea?
I feel like that's a bad idea, but sure.
That's how he got roofied the first time.
And the barkeep, turns on his heel and runs back. You hear him like clinking on bottles. You see him getting like tapped on the shoulder, like other people are raising their glasses to him, trying to get his attention. But he, makes his way back after relatively short order, with a bottle of red wine, a pony keg of mead, and then a third, like goblet filled with like a rich amber colored liquid, and he like kind of sets them all down, and he's like points down. He's like, okay, that's a gold for the wine, 5 silver for the mead, and 3 silver for the house brew.
Can I roll, I guess, a diplomacy check? I guess it'd be a bluff check. To try to say that I found like a fly in my meat, so I want a discount.
It would be. I mean, he brought you the whole keg. Like, there's nothing open right now. It's got like a tap on it and everything. So if you're claiming fly in your mead, like you'll have to pour yourself a glass first, I guess, is what I'm getting at there.
Whatever.
But then absolutely.
What would you say? 3 silver?
3. No, 5 for the pony.
Fuck, I'm just gonna give him a gold. I don't feel like dividing my shit.
You can do whatever you want. He just charges you fair prices.
I'm gonna tip him gold.
Okay,
shit,
great. And he snatches that and puts it away. Obviously, very happy about this. The other two?
Yeah, she's gonna give him the gold piece.
Gold piece. You're square.
Bronze was gonna give him 5 silver.
With a tip for Bronze as well, because Bronze only had to pay up 3 silver, and he's going to tuck all that away, and he's going to turn to Bronze and say, let me know what you think. We have some local spirit masters here in town that passed through, must have been 3 months ago, and this is my favorite of the batch. Let me know what you think. And he, does a small bow to the rest of you and says, thank you kindly, and makes his way back off to tend to his other patrons.
We're the only ones that matter.
Could Faye have a private conversation with Bronze and Orcish?
Like you're with Pabu sitting at the table, I'm sure he will say something about it.
Yeah, she does not care.
What a show.
Does she know that Pabu doesn't speak Orcish?
No, but she's gonna assume he doesn't.
That's fair.
I mean, you asked what languages we spoke earlier.
Oh,
Assuming
that's true.
people were
Yeah,
truthful.
she did. Assuming they were truthful.
That's true. That's true. So you can ask whatever you want. We're just gonna have to go through it line by line because as you say the first thing from Pabu's perspective, he just sees you turn your head, and like from
Okay.
you to Bronze.
She's gonna just she's popping off the cork, and it's just gonna look at Bronze and just go, "Oh, what did the creature say to you?"
Shafla, 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 is what Pabu hears.
I'm just gonna look at my glass of mead and like whisper to myself, "God, this kicked in quick," and take another.
You he basically he'll say let's see what did he actually say?
Did you
You
forget
let
it?
a little bit. You let Hans die, so it's just like Hans.
So you're responding in Orc as well.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna, "Who's Hans?"
Shafla, shafla, Hans.
Like a retcon, he's his brother now, stepbrother.
I knew it.
Adopted. Oh my god, it's that one movie with Will Ferrell.
Which one is that one?
The one where he has the adoptive brother and they hate each other at first, but then they bond and they're adults.
Oh, I don't like Will Ferrell, so I don't
You
watch.
mean the
I don't watch
movie
any of
about
his movies.
stepbrothers called Step Brothers?
Yes. That's the one.
That's the one.
Bron's just like he's my stepbrother. I don't really know him too well.
And she's gonna kind of ask him, do you know what it was?
Killed him? Orcs, not this thing.
And she's gonna roll her eyes and no, the creature that spoke to you.
Assuming, unless some kind of roll is made, no. The answer is no.
Yeah, you for sure don't know. Not
Yeah. He's just like, I don't really know. I just know it. I don't want to mess around with anything get in my mind.
Faye's gonna look, basically stop talking in Orcish and address both of them. What's in there is a Nothic. And is gonna look to see their reactions if there's any recognition on what that is to them.
Didn't you say it in Orcish? I don't know what the fuck you just said.
No, she switched back to common. She switched back to common.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Papa would have any idea what a Nothic is. He just knows he doesn't like it.
He just knows.
And she's gonna it's probably gonna say he does not know what it is.
At the mention of Nothic, that doesn't sound good, and the vibes that I felt down there kind of confirm that. So yeah.
She's gonna look towards Bronze and is like, "Do you know what they are?"
Vaguely, they're just evil spawn. One of the many things that needs to be purged off of this earth, but that's about it.
She's gonna take a big old swig, like Dave currently, of her wine, and it's just kind of gonna look at both of them and go over what did you say you used to be wizards?
Nothics used to be.
Yeah, and
well,
just kind of
that's the legend anyway.
Yeah, but Faye's gonna say they supposedly were once wizards or magic users of some sort, corrupted in their forms, but the power they hold, they can get into your mind, prey on your deepest fears. And she's gonna look and say, "Pabu, remember that room we were in?"
Yeah, well aware. Didn't like it.
And she's gonna say, did you notice any other rooms that we didn't go in?
I was too busy looking for the exit. I also don't know what you guys looked at before I got there.
She's just gonna take another swig of her wine and just gonna like wipe her mouth off. And so, are we gonna kill it?
I mean, we don't have to.
As a reminder, the whole reason why you guys were there in the first place was because Barthen had mentioned that the Redbrands were giving him some trouble, as well as the other shopkeepers in town, and that they needed to be dealt with.
Yeah, we killed the Redbrands.
And
Barthen didn't say shit about killing no Nothics.
with like what Faye knows about Nothics, are they like if it's does she know if it would do anything if it's left there to its own business?
It will. It will like definitely. I don't know how to describe it other than like Gollum itself out, Smeagol itself. It'll like, whisper to itself and go crazy, and it could starve to death, but yeah, I mean it'll.
The look was the process.
Yeah, it'll definitely just like be a creepy thing there forever unless somebody clears it out.
It's not gonna come out and start like killing people.
I think it's hungry enough. It might.
And with that kind of thought, is just like, so you're gonna let it come out and hunt the villagers?
Why don't we just
Okay.
collapse the house? Burn down the house. Let it take care of itself.
At least right now, I don't think we're in a state to take care of it.
Faye's gonna look towards like Pabu and just like, I don't think the mayor's going to be happy about you burning our house down.
Well, we don't need to broadcast that we're the ones that did it.
And as Pabu says that, he like looks over his shoulder, and some patrons at the next table over like quickly turn their head away, pretending like they weren't listening in.
I want to lean over and intimidate. I'll make it seem like it was you.
Give me a roll.
If you say anything. Let's try this guy again. Yeah. Where's my character sheet? Intimidate. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, and this like human and orc trio that are, two humans and an orc sitting at this table. You say that, and like immediately like. They all like pick up their drinks, they like down them very quickly, put the empty mugs on the table, stand up, and just walk out of the establishment. They just leave.
I'm keeping direct eye contact with them until they leave.
And they one of them like looks back at you for a second, and like when they see you're still looking, like turn their head like straight again and like pick up their pace and like walk out faster.
Oh, okay. You said it to those guys that were listening in?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying it to Farah. I was like, damn, that's a very bold ending.
No.
That's a bold character thing to do.
No, the peasant rabble who are eavesdropping.
Nobody has to know that we burned the house down. Looks directly at Faye. I'll make sure everyone knows it was you and you alone.
And that is how freaking Pablo gets a hoof up his ass.
Aggressive. Oh my god. That is super funny.
Faye's just gonna roll her eyes and like chug that wine bottle.
Bronze is gonna.
What is your Constitution score, Faye?
Yeah, her Constitution is 14 plus 2, but I will say backstory wise, where we talked about cult stuff, I imagine like Dionysus-esque cult is what I went for. Homegirl has been an alcoholic since 12.
Your fortitude score of 14 is pretty fair. This isn't an anything special wine. So it's a low. What's that?
Constitution stat or fortitude?
Constitution is fortitude. Constitution is what goes into your fortitude.
Oh, okay.
So Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save anyway. Low DC, but go ahead and roll me one anyway.
Okay. 15.
You good? Down it like a champ.
She's just gonna look around the room and see who's in the room.
Probably like 15, 18 other patrons. They're keeping the barkeep fairly busy.
Roughly the same size as her?
What's up?
Anyone roughly the same size as her?
There's a couple of like large orcs in here. Probably a human who, on his tiptoes would be about as tall as you.
Okay. She's just gonna stew a little bit.
Okay.
Bronze is gonna try the drink.
It's gonna. Hopefully.
What's Bronze's drinking history like? How does he have a preference? Does he consider himself a connoisseur? Will he pretty much like drink anything with alcohol in it? Like, what's his modus operandi?
Let's see. So he has a +2 versus poison, and I know alcohol is a poison, so imagine he's like sturdy when it comes to he can hold his alcohol. Imagine he has a preference to like a specific flavor of wine or alcohol that they would brew at like the monastery where he trained at, because that's where they grew it locally or whatever.
Like a dwarf.
And
Oh God, you're
yeah.
a fucking hipster.
No, it's just that.
Is this locally sourced mead?
No, he's just referring to the local flavor he grew up drinking, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to build backstory here on the spot.
Got it.
So let's see. If it is, let's see, and I imagine maybe it was like peach flavored or something like that. So if this is anything like peach flavored,
it's definitely not. It doesn't have any of those citrus elements that you are looking for. It's definitely much more like woody. But there is almost like it's a spiced it's a cross between like a spiced mead and like a cinnamon whiskey. It's probably it's there's a reason why you only got a goblet of it, because if you got a whole keg of this stuff, it'd knock you on your ass. But it's strong, but it makes your tongue tingle. Flavor dances around your mouth. There's a lot of like spices and cloves and things going on in here.
he took that first initial swig, swishes around his mouth and downs the rest of it. It's like, yeah, it's not what I like normally, but I think, it was worth the five silver. And he's gonna like finish drinking it, and he's gonna put like another 5 silver in the goblet as a tip. And then whenever Toblin comes back around.
Okay. All right.
How late was it outside?
You guys spent a good chunk of the day down there in the cellar, but it's not like you guys came up and it was, 10 o'clock at night, but you guys probably came up and it was like, between 6 and 8, like into that, solidly into the evening.
Can Faye do a perception check on that one human who was close to her height?
What is she looking for?
Just seeing what he's doing.
You don't really need to roll a check. I mean, he, like a lot of the other patrons, is sitting at the bar. He is, unlike, a lot of these folks who are obviously here with somebody, he's having a conversation with the person at the bar next to him, but it's pretty obvious that they didn't, like, come here together, and they're just kind of, like, casually sharing elbow space. But he's, just kind of sitting with his back to you at the bar, hanging out, having a casual conversation.
Okay.
Real quick side tangent. I play an IRL D&D game at a meadery called Mediocrity.
But
that is a great name for a meadery. That is
right.
That's phenomenal. Really, is what that is.
Yeah. Great branding.
Oh man.
Oh, is there any spot near the human that's open at the bar?
It's like two doors. It's like two seats down, not right next to him.
It's not
Okay,
3 doors down.
She's gonna go get up and go walk over and sit over there.
And you guys hear Faye's chair scoot back as clomp clomp as her, because you have hooves, right?
Yeah, she's hoovened.
As her hooves hit the hit the hollow wooden deck and clomp 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 makes her way across the space to grab a seat at the bar, leaving Pabu and Bronze alone at the table. Pabu and
Bronze just turns to Pablo and is like, "So you paying for the room?"
I mean, I just gave the bartender a hell of a tip. Why do I gotta pay for the room?
That was your choice to make, my friend.
Why doesn't she pay for the room since we did all the work under there?
Well, right now, Faye's trying to get a room of her own. Give it a second. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's too inappropriate.
Pablo and Bronze, you're still sitting at this table?
I mean, I guess we were having
How
this
about
conversation.
How about
while
we
she's
flip a
talking.
coin?
Okay.
Heads.
Dave, pull up a coin flip tab.
A coin flip tab. I'm just gonna roll the in-game dice.
No.
Who's evens? Who's odds?
I'm definitely more odd.
Okay. Then Pabu is odds and Bronze are evens. There it is. Odds.
Damn it.
Oh, I rolled again. Also odd.
Fine. Fucking pay for the goddamn room.
Well, if Faye's journey goes right, you might, you won't have to pay for 3.
We're gonna cut to you, Faye. So you are sitting at the bar, two seats down from the tall human. There is a sturdy-looking dwarf pair between you.
Can she go kind of look closer at the human's face?
Yeah, she's got a long neck, so she can lean. She can lean forward and look down the bar, and catch a look of his face. What is she looking for?
To see if he's not an uggo.
He is. He's middling. Not a perfectly symmetrical face. No, Fabio locks or anything, but he's also doesn't have
Imagine if he'd rolled good.
He also doesn't have a big crooked nose or warts or a scar or lesions or any shit like that either. So
okay, just average.
Yeah, he's an average Joe.
Average will do. Okay.
Yeah, he's a blue collar guy here having a drink like everybody else.
He looks like Vince Vaughn.
Well, guys, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna let you guys decide on this? How should Faye fuck around and try to find out?
Fucking seduce him. Why not?
I know, but I mean, what seduction tactics are we gonna take here? Let's make it a group effort.
Is the guy a human? Is the guy a human? So you're asking us to co-pimp you out? Is what you're currently asking?
Okay, as human men.
As human men.
Is this guy a human man?
This guy's a human man. Yeah.
Okay,
and
titties.
As a human, I know she got titties, but what I'm saying is
that's it.
Yeah, no, but if I
no, that's
okay.
It. That's a clip.
Okay. Just titties. Okay, but
just
no,
titties.
Yeah, no, but as if a tall in real life human woman at a bar a couple seats down from you who's a bit intimidating, what way would be the best seduction mode? Ask the 5'4", 20-year-old girl who's never been in a bar. Get your guys' opinion.
I imagine with the confidence this bitch possesses, probably pull the shirt down a little lower, lean over the table, and be really forward about it because this average motherfucker is not going to catch any subtlety.
Andreas, what about your thoughts? Do you think titties will do it?
Probably.
Okay, we'll go with titties, Dave, for
Just don't
500.
flash them.
Well, in Faye's drawing, if you look, she's wearing a bit of a corset, so she's just gonna put her hands behind her back and, tighten it a little bit.
Yeah.
Get the girls, cinch it up, get the girls a bit more.
Yeah.
And, oh, there's two ways. We can either go straight up or try to intimidate and steal the dwarf seats.
You know what, Faye? I think you're down to your own
I know, I gotta decide.
choices here.
And no, let's just go straight up to him.
Okay, so Faye.
Wait, hold on. Can she, she's covered in blood, isn't she?
Yeah, you guys all are.
Okay.
I specifically
If a
described
bloodied
that.
woman came
Do you
up
have-
to you,
Do you have prestidigitation?
I guarantee you that neither one of these guys has ever had a woman covered in blood approach them at a bar. So...
I know, hypothetically. We're talking about fantasy here, Dave.
Talk about an icebreaker, though, huh?
Yeah. If a tall, intimidated woman covered in a bit of blood came up to you in a bar and went, "Wanna fuck?" What would you do?
Probably.
Guys
are dumb. Guys are dumb, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not weighing, because if a bloody guy came up to me and went that, I'd be like, ew, no.
Yeah, but keep in mind also that you're in a frontier town that a lot of adventurers pass through. These are pretty hard folk.
Okay, we're gonna just go up to him.
What?
Oh, hi, Roxy. Hello, sweet girl.
Oh, the baby. If we get Nugget and Nibbles, should we do doggy play date? Inch the baby to the babies?
That would be fun.
Nugget.
Fun. Oh, hi. There she is. Yeah.
Oh,
The big land
she is
seal.
so petite.
The big land seal. That's her.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, that's her. Yes, she's a good puppy. Okay, so Faye is approaching this dude. How exactly is she approaching this dude?
Titties first.
She says titties first. Yeah, she's just gonna walk up to him, because I'm imagining, because Faye's she has some curves, but if you tighten the corset hard enough, that's a lot of titty. So she's just gonna kind of go up to him, put her tap him on the shoulder and put her elbow on the bar. So his face is close to where her tits are at the moment.
I need you to roll me a charisma check, which would have been at disadvantage because of your background, but the titties cancel out, so just a straight roll.
Goddamn right they do.
What I'm imagining happening is this guy is going from the conversation, someone taps his shoulder, he turns around, and his first sight is tits.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And then as he makes his way up to look at you, he catches your big doe eyes, and then your deer ears, and then your big fucking horns. Yeah, for sure. So let's see how you're coming across here.
I think I have to use my I'm gonna use my hot pink glitter dice. Give me a second. I feel like it's appropriate.
Roxy, you're not in the shot when you have your head down like that. You gotta pick your head up.
Roxy, no!
So people can see you.
Why have you forsaken us so?
Oh, the babies.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Oh, fuck! It's metal. Oh, 19.
19. Yeah, so he, swallows hard.
Titties win!
Looks up at you and says, "You're mighty. You're mighty horny. I mean, those horns are mighty. I mean," and he's obviously very flustered.
Dave's gonna look down at him and just say, "Yes, I am."
Gulp.
That is exactly what he's doing. He's gulping down his drink, all of it, right now. And then, he sets it down and wipes his chin and says, I'm Randall."
I thought he was going to say Randy.
I was going to say I'm married.
That ain't a problem.
Leisure Suit Mary.
Okay. She's just gonna just go, I'm Faye. Do you have a room?
Not yet, but I could get one.
Okay.
Get on it, big boy.
Ew!
Jesus Christ.
He like the bartender like comes by and this dude like reaches out and physically grabs his arm and like stops him from being able to move down the bar and like pulls the barkeep in and like sets a gold down on the counter. Is like, I need a room key. And the barkeep like looks at him, is like kind of looking irritated, and he looks over at Jufei, and he's like, and he takes the gold and he hands the dude a key.
Can I ask, is Pabu and Braun seeing this just from a distance?
I don't know. Are you guys
Yeah.
watching?
Figure after a minute.
Yeah, we were probably arguing about the room, and then we're like, wait a minute, where the fuck did she go? Oh.
I just want to. I want to cut back to you guys to hear this colorful commentary of like the goat fucker gonna get fucked.
Well, technically, Bronze is the goat fucker, but I hear you.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? You guys just sitting there watching in awe? Do you guys have any commentary?
Bronze just like puts his hands to his chest. Can't do that with these.
You got middies, I bet.
Yeah, but no one wants them. No one wants dwarf middies. I know I don't.
There is
No.
probably a nice dwarven girl who would settle for some dwarf middies.
That's all really Bronze has to say on that topic.
What about Pabu?
Nah, I mean, honestly, Pabu is gonna let this go as long as possible because he wants to see how committed you are to the grift.
Oh, to like just pimping? Okay, wait, how old is Pabu?
He is 46.
Which is the half-elven equivalent of what in human years? Like
Like-
early 20s?
Yeah, like really mid-20s, I think, because half elves live about twice as long as humans. So I
And
think
age
Yeah.
about half as fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cut back to Faye. She's just waiting for this guy to get his room.
Oh, he has the key. And he's like standing up from the bar and like making his way up the stairs.
She's just following him.
And you guys see Feyroth like follow this human up the stairs and out of sight.
Did Faye like motion for us to follow or anything?
No! This ain't no
Okay.
group sex.
No, because I thought you were trying to get the room for us, you fuck.
No! I'm just getting the room for myself so you guys don't have to pay for it.
I mean, why can't we share a room?
Because Faye's fucking in it right now.
Oh, so you are committed to the grift.
Yeah! She hoed herself out for... She was in the mood. She hoed herself out for a room. If you guys want to do that, feel free.
That's not called hoeing yourself out. That's called getting some because you're a strong, independent, Faye woman who ain't need no man.
Strong, independent woman.
So that leaves, we're gonna cut to black there with Faye, and that leaves Bronze and Pabu. You guys are downstairs for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and Faye is not coming back down.
Do I need to do a roll like Mary did when she fucked that barkeep?
No, that's
Well, you're a woman. You don't have to make a Constitution check.
No, but
Well,
I had her make a roll it was just for flavor because in that instance she knew she was staying for the night, and everybody was sharing a room, so I had her roll a d8 to see how many hours later she came back. But in this instance,
Wait, can I? Is this like we're upstairs in a wooden bar, right?
Yeah.
And we do a roll in here, see if we hear any creaking?
No, I mean it's a loud bar. There's a lot going on down here. There's no way you guys are gonna hear anything upstairs.
Like unless you're waiting until closing.
Right.
No, I'm waiting. The whole looks up and just sees the ceiling moving a little bit.
Nah. This place is built better than that.
There's just some slight sawdust that trickles down.
Lands and floats on the top of your drink.
Yeah. God damn it!
That's how
Even
you
when
get
she's
her-
not here, she's pissing me off.
No, that's Faye's long con for you to get a free drink.
Bullshit. I mean, I guess I'll try to take a note from her, and I'll look around for the bar to see if I can seduce anybody.
Are you looking?
Ron,
Who are you looking for?
Somebody in the bar that I might be able to seduce.
How picky are you feeling? These are
Yeah,
mostly
what's the
they're
preference?
mostly dudes in here. Is that going to be a problem for Pabu?
Somebody at the bar specifically that might receive my seductions.
Oh, you're gonna be the top.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah. Nat 20, no. It was a 6 on the dice, which equals a 13. But a
Uh,
6? Yeah, it's 6.
on a 13, the closest thing to a candidate you can find is the bar wench, uh, but you don't feel particularly
I thought you were
like
going to say the barkeeper.
no the bar wench, but you don't feel particularly confident because like while you're scanning the bar and you find her and she's like literally being hit on right now by another patron in the bar. And she's like rolling her eyes and is obviously very disinterested and is giving off the vibe like this shit happens a lot. But you know,
Okay,
she's there.
I'm going to make my way over to the guy. Sorry, Bronze.
fuck you, dude. You're supposed to pay for the room.
What is your
Please
approach
tell me, Bron.
strategy? What is Pabu's approach strategy here?
Oh my god. Please tell me Bron be the next one to do this.
I'm gonna go up and I'm going to in like a mock like excessively chivalrous tone, just like like halfway in between them to get both of their attention, and I'm gonna put my hand lightly on the other guy's shoulder and be like, "Excuse me, ma'am, is this gentleman bothering you?"
And she's gonna.
Diet.
I'm just doing my job. No, he's not bothering me. He's being a little forward. She says loudly, like in his direction. But no. What about you? Can I do something for you? Is there something you need?
No, I just I'm not a fan of miscreants mistreating the wait staff.
I didn't know you're multi-classing, Pabu.
Uh, and the guy he was talking with, there was no mistreatment. We were just having a conversation.
Well,
Indignant.
it sounds like the conversation's over, pal. You're being a little too forward. I'm gonna need you to reverse it out of here.
Well, this is, who are you? And he like looks at you and like sees the blood, splattered all over your outfit, and he says, "Yes, well," and just like angrily stomps off,
Uh,
leaving.
yeah, I wanted him to stay a little bit longer to try to intimidate him.
No, you don't need to. You look intimidating. I mean,
Well, the line I was gonna give is like, I can add yours to the collection if you want, as he notices the blood on my shirt.
nice. You can still give him that line as he makes his way off. He's going to be within earshot for a second. You can get a cutting blow in.
Good choice, friend. And then I'm gonna turn to her and drop the act. So sorry about that. It's kind of fun messing with these douchebags.
And she's gonna laugh and say, well, I would say until one of them decides to fight you, but and like glances up and down. It looks like you know how to handle yourself in a fight.
Know how
Ooh.
know how to handle myself other ways too.
Just roll me your charisma check. Let's do this. Let's see.
Come on, Pussy Slayer, let's do this.
No, doing this one. Yep. No, that's not terrible. 15. No, 14. 14.
She is, going to look at you and say, "I think that hard work like that deserves a beer. Can I grab? What can I grab for you?"
Whatever you recommend. I trust your taste.
She gives you a sly smile and like makes her way off to the bar. She gets stopped by a couple other patrons, caught up talking. It takes her a couple of minutes to make her way back to you, but she does eventually find her way back with a mug of of what you smell and suspect to be the same that you have in your keg sitting on the table out by Bronze. But she hands it to you and says, "Well, thank you very much for coming and relieving me of less than interesting company."
Not a problem. Do you wanna share a beer with me?
She says, "I will be working for the rest of the evening," and she looks at you and she's like, "If you come find me tomorrow morning before we get started, I might have time for a beer."
No chance I can see you in the interim.
Roll me a charisma check with disadvantage because now you are pressing it like so
I
many
was gonna
patrons
say,
before
buddy.
Yeah, I know.
you.
Oh damn! No, that's a 5.
Oh, what's your second roll?
I,
Out of
I
curiosity.
rolled a 16 and a 3.
Ooh, yeah. And she's going to, say,
I want to make it like a playful thing. Like I'm gonna do like a really over the top wink as I say it, so to sort of to show that I'm only half kidding.
and she says, "I am so very busy right now. Terribly
That's fair.
sorry." She says, "But enjoy your
Fair.
drink." Uh, and walks away and goes off to
I'll be
greet
busy
the
enjoying the view more as she walks away.
patrons. Classic.
Bronze, please say you look around the room and we find a dwarven wench for you.
Yeah, Bronze.
Wait,
What are
no.
you doing during
What
this
would have been
time?
better is if Bronze goes for the bar wench and he lands her.
I have a 5 in my charisma. There's no way I'm doing that.
Oh, funny.
Maybe you could find another gruff dwarf, though. A dwarven hottie with a body.
I do want to know what Bronze is doing during this period of time.
Fuck.
I
I don't know.
bet
I think he was just watching from afar, seeing how it was going.
Okay. Pablo, are you just going to make your way back to him when you're done?
You said it's pretty busy in here, right?
It's pretty busy in here.
Where are the keys to the rooms kept?
Oh no.
Behind the bar. There's like old hotels have. There's like a panel with a bunch of keys hanging on them. They have like little numbered toggles on them, and you can see that 4 or 5 of them are already missing.
I would like to like wait for an opening and then try to like jump across and back with a key without the guy seeing me.
Roll me a sleight of hand check, please. Very
Getting
high DC. This is not going to be an easy task.
Getting a free room without titties is a lot harder.
It sure fucking is, man. That's a 14.
You are able to get the key, but when you turn back around, you see the barkeep like making his way down the bar. And hey, what are you doing over there? Unhand that. Put it back.
I'm gonna hold the key up to him. It's like, yeah, I wanted to make sure that my favorite number was available. Is it okay if I purchase this room for the evening?
If you plan to purchase the room, then sure, absolutely.
Absolutely. How much is it?
It's a gold for the night.
A gold for the night?
A gold for the night.
All right. I'm gonna give him 2 for letting me pick my room.
Okay. And he, remembers that you tipped him earlier as well. And you hear him mutter under his breath, adventurers think they're entitled to everything. As he makes his way back down the bar, definitely keeping a closer eye on you as he's serving his patrons.
Fuck, man! I'm overpaying out the ass here.
Yeah, but you're getting.
You were entitled to a key. Faye was entitled to a dick. Bronze, what are you entitled for?
Bronze is hitching a ride with that free room that we just purchased.
Fucking horseshit. I had to do all the work around here, but at least I got a free beer out.
You did get a free beer. The
I'm
charisma check
taking
was
my
not.
keg up to the room.
Charisma check was not quite high enough to seduce her right now, but it was enough to buy you a date later.
Yeah,
So you know.
buddy. It's called the
Wait.
long con, baby.
Wait, Dave, can we do a funny roll?
Oh, god damn you.
Well, it depends
Can you
on what you want to
roll
roll
as
for.
Don't ruin this for me.
Can you roll as the guy that Faye got with to see if how long he lasts?
No.
How is this gonna be a good experience?
Average Joe with Amazonian titty woman. No.
I'm about to say
30 seconds.
I'm about to say he's either going to come immediately or be so terribly frightened that he won't be able to at all. One or the other. Tell you what, I will make a roll. I will make a roll. Evens are 30 seconds. Odds are not at all. It's evens. So yeah, this guy does not last very long. He's willing to try again for a second round, but you got to give him a minute.
Okay, no, I didn't mean like that, Dave. I meant more of if Faye's gonna have a good time or a bad time.
I think, is that not the same thing?
I'm about to say it's those two things I think are very closely tied together, depending on Faye's like personal biology and preferences, but in my personal experience, those two things are tied together. So,
Wait. Yeah, okay, we'll say she had a good time then.
Okay.
I'm about to say it's your character, it's your experience, it's totally up to you. Okay, so are Pabu and Bronze like sharing a room for the evening?
Yes.
What kind of room did I get?
Standard room, twin size bed, small
Single bed?
single bed, yeah.
Oh
But
fuck.
there's like a chair in there, and there's like enough space for somebody to
I
lay down.
called the bed since I paid for the room.
You know, I'll give you that. You get the bed.
And presumably, Bronze has some kind of like bedroll or something that he uses on his adventures, so he can lay something out and be okay, I think. Great. Then we'll go ahead and I want to take a little break, but we will come back after break, and it will be the following morning. We can have, Faye's morning after experience, Pabu and
Walk of shame.
Pabu and Bronze's, whatever interactions they want to have in response to this, and we will pick all that up in probably 5-7 minutes. It's 8:27. Let's call it 8:35. We'll come back.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
Faye's gonna have to have like
Whoa, that's a heavy part. That's a heavy point to come back to in a conversation. I like sat down, put my headset on. I'm like, whoa, all right. No, you're good. I haven't picked up stream yet, so it's not on there. Uh, that's that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. All right, I'm gonna pull stream back up.
Hey Dave, gin or tequila?
Tequila for sure, all day long.
Got it. Hornitos.
Where are we? I want.
What does hornitos mean?
World building. There we go.
I don't know if it means anything, but it's a brand of tequila that I
I don't
currently
know
have.
if it means anything, but
I was gonna say, is that in reference to like the horny conversation 2 minutes ago?
no.
I mean,
But speaking of the horny conversation 2 minutes ago, Faye awakes the following morning, next to
Becky
Becky.
means tequila.
What is up? Welcome.
Oh yeah, you missed the thing, Becky.
Oh, can we tell Becky what happened?
Which part? What are we talking about?
Oh no,
Titties.
I have a one-word answer, Becky, and that is goat titties happened.
That is not one word.
Oh wait, I'll correct it. Giddies happened. Giddies.
That is also not one word.
Giddies is one word.
Happened is the second word, though.
Happened is the second.
No, okay, just giddies. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead, explain.
Okay, so Feyre, giant ass, like 6'4", including horns, about 8 foot. She went, I want to catch dick tonight. Went up to the bar to find the tallest guy she could find, who was just slightly shorter than her. Tightened her corset. Tapped him on the shoulder. He turned around and came face first to titties, and she was able to charisma her way into a free room. And some penis.
So I didn't realize that your goal was to get dick. I thought your goal was to get a room, and the dick was just a happy accident.
It's a bit of both. You know,
Okay.
she gets a room. You know, you get a room. You trip into a dick on the way. It's kind of a fun thing.
I mean, I figured you'd trip onto a dick, but sure.
You wake up next to the owner of that dick, the possessor of that dick.
I thought you were gonna say the inn for a second.
If they would have fucking order, we would have been having a great day.
And you have not seen Pabu or Bronze for many hours now, since last night. What would you like to do?
Is this guy awake?
No, he's still
Is he
sleeping.
awake?
No, he's still sleeping.
Okay, guys, should we wake him up or should she try to quietly leave?
I mean, it depends on how shameful you think she is.
She don't care. She's just gonna like start getting dressed.
Actually, no. I think what you should stay in the bed. You should wake him up and say, "All right, you can go now."
Nah, I'm not dressing that. No. Sorry, that was good though. That was good. She's just gonna start getting dressed, and if he wakes up, he wakes up.
Yeah, I rolled a perception check. He rolled low. He stays asleep.
Okay, she's just gonna get dressed.
Okay.
Fuck it. She's gonna like push him, like, you know, once she's dressed, like, hey, wake up.
And he, sleepishly, like, wakes up, like, rolls over, like, kind of like squints open, looks one eye at you. Hey.
I'm heading out. Just wanted to let you know. And she's just gonna walk towards the door.
Oh, okay. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tonight. As you go out the door, he just calls after you, I'll still be here tonight. And you close the door behind you. And for narrative purposes, we'll say that Pabu and Bronze exit their room simultaneously, and the three of you are standing in the common space upstairs. What would you all like to do?
Un segundo.
That's fine. I can drink some water anyway.
Is that a plastic skin thing, or is
No,
that actual?
It's leather.
Ooh,
It's leather.
fancy.
Water skin.
Yeah, the top is plastic.
Okay.
But the rest of it is all leather.
Fancy. Oh wait, is Roxy going to the Renaissance Fair?
Oh, I guess no, she's not, because we have that fundraiser afterward.
Damn,
Otherwise I might take her, but we do have that other thing, so.
You could dress her up. I don't know what Roxy's costume would be, but you could dress her up as something medieval themed.
That'd be cute. Next year for sure.
She could be a dragon.
A dragon, or we always call her Gremlin. We might do something like that too, some fantasy creature.
Could also be a
I
pretty.
mean, you could just call
princess.
her a runt dire wolf.
Yeah, that
dire wolf.
People do that.
That'd be cute. That'd be fun. Okay, are you back?
Yes.
Okay, the three of you stand in the common area upstairs. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go down and look for my bar wench.
Good bar wife.
Bar wench.
And as you make your way downstairs, a quick glance around. It's much quieter, obviously, first thing in the morning. And you do see her sitting in the corner, polishing mugs and drinking horns and things.
God, for a second I thought you said bugs.
Polishing bugs, making sure the beetles are as shiny as possible.
I wanna. Does she only have the one towel with her?
She's not even using a towel. She's using part of her apron, her skirts.
Okay. I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna see if there's a towel sitting on the bar.
Roll me charisma. Roll. Luck check.
Nat 1.
Nah, no towels. Actually, there is one, but you go over and you go pick it up, and it's obvious that this was used to clean up vomit not very long ago.
Cool. I'm dropping that shit off. I'm gonna wipe the back of my pants. I'm gonna walk over, sit down next to her, grab one of the dirty mugs, and start cleaning it with my shirt.
With your bloody shirt?
No, I changed last night or this morning, I guess.
Presumably, he has an undershirt or something that's a clean layer that he can use for this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm an anime protagonist. Just because I have the exact same outfit every single day doesn't mean it is the exact same outfit.
You have 7 of the same outfit packed away in your bag.
Every day of the week, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down next to her, grab a dirty glass, start shining. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. I didn't expect to see you so early after your reveling last night with your friends.
No, well, you said to meet you this morning, didn't you?
I did. And she, finishes polishing the glass. She said to meet me for a drink, as a matter of fact. And she, stands up and dusts off her apron. Just says, "I'll be back." And she leaves you polishing glasses. And
Yeah,
place is,
I keep polishing, working my way through the dishes.
Yeah, this place is super empty, so you can glance up at any time and see her. In the back, she's pouring a vial of some fluid into a couple of glasses. They're just big unmarked glass bottles. It's all old school tavern stuff. And she comes back and it smells sweet, whatever it is. And you look and there's a dark liquid that you immediately identify as probably some kind of sweet wine. And before we get too much farther into this, Faye and Bronze, You are like, I just want to make sure that we're spending time on you guys. What do you guys want to do while all this is happening?
Gonna
Uh,
go downstairs and maybe ask like another bartender or something, like if there's anywhere she could take a bath, like bathe.
The bartender says this isn't really the kind of town that would have a bathhouse. There was a basin of water up in your room. You can use that to clean yourself.
Any rivers nearby?
Yeah, and he directs you to the nearest river, which is probably a day's walk or less away.
And she's just gonna. Okay.
Bronze.
he's just like sucks to be tall. That basin is a luxurious bath for me. I kind of imagine it's too comfortable for you to take a bath in.
This is gonna. Oh, she's gonna look down at him and be like, you know, that being big has its benefits. I guess you would understand that, being that you're pretty small.
Says the 6 foot plus deer person to the 4 foot nothing dwarf.
4 foot nothing and a half.
Nothing gonna happen, baby.
4 foot nothing and 3/4 exactly.
Hey man, that 3/4 counts.
I know I'm 5'4" and 3/4, but Andreas says it doesn't count.
It
I mean, if anything, you're 5'5".
Yeah.
I don't know. I just generally don't. Right at the moment, I don't know where to take Bronze in the social situations right now.
He's a passive observer. He can just hang out.
Yeah, you could have got some dwarf pussy last night, but you didn't.
I don't know if there was any dwarves, and he has a charisma roll of a score of 5. It would not have ended well.
You could have tried.
Lady Luck could be on your side, baby.
Oh man, Pabu, the bar maiden makes her way back with a couple of goblets, and she's handed you one of this dark red, sweet smelling wine. And she like takes a sip of hers and like sets it down next to her and like picks up the next glass and starts polishing it.
I'm gonna hold my glass out for a toast to new meetings.
And she picks her glass up, and she, as she clinks it, she says, "To the following morning, to the clarity the morning brings." And she, clinks the glass and like takes another small sip, and goes back to, her hands like continue the automatic motions that she has like obviously done countless times before.
Right.
And she like gestures over your shoulder and says, "Interesting company you find yourself in."
I'm also gonna take a sip, set it down, continue shining. Yeah, we're as I'm sure you can probably tell, considering your most likely regular clientele as well as the oddness of our appearance. We're not from around here.
And she laughs. She says, "No one from Fandalen, no one in Fandalen is from Fandalen." She says, "But yes, I could tell that you were new to town."
Present company included, regarding the no one in Fandalen is from Fandalen comment.
She says, "Yeah, I came on a ship across from the Sword Coast when I was just a young girl. I ended up here after my father decided that hunting treasure was more important than taking care of his daughter, and after he passed, I found work here at the tavern and have been here ever since.
Pabu's, I guess, jovial demeanor, whether it's truly a facade or not, kind of drops, and he he adorns a more serious expression and says, I understand what it's like for your parents to not include you in their decision making. I apologize for what you must have gone through, and continue shining glasses.
Give me a diplomacy roll. Or,
Oh my god. This is a genuinely earnest thing that I'm trying to say, and I rolled a nat 1.
what's your final? When you add your play, the only critical failures and successes are with attack rolls. Everything else is a final number against a DC.
Still, let's see, what's my diplomacy? That's a 3.
Ooh, even on the sliding.
Unless it's diplomacy, potentially sexually attracted, in which case it's a 4.
Becky says this is the Remel curse.
Shut up, Becky.
The
It's only because you got here.
Wait, what's the Remel curse?
They play in a game together.
Game just has terrible luck in all of the things, always, forever.
Yeah,
You want to know what would fix your problem, though, Pabu?
What?
Getting some titties.
I mean, you're not wrong, but sorry, that's not how this character works. Becky curse.
Becky curse. Yeah, fucking great. So you know, even on the sliding scale, that DCs are, a 3 is not a super successful. So you're honestly trying to be earnest and connect, but you're talking with someone whose name you have not asked yet, and so she's like she's not really like in the space to like connect with you on that level here, and so like you're trying, coming from a good place, and she, like you see that like practice laugh and like the bar wench version of like retail face, coming across, everything very like automatic, designed to just kind of placate.
She's not actually paying attention to what I'm saying. She's just like reading from her in-game script.
Becky on this. You don't even know her name?
Bro, we just met last night. And I shot my shot and failed last night, but she gave me a second chance this morning, so I thought I was going to be a good idea to connect with her, and it just didn't work out.
You can't. Faye at least figured out what's his face name.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we joked and thought Dave was going to say Randy, but he said what?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Randall.
Randall, yeah.
Well, no, because she was working.
Right.
I wasn't going to bother her that much while she was at work.
Yeah, but you could have, you already were bothering her. Might as well ask her name.
I was trying to give off a little bit of a mysterious adventurer air, man.
Oh my god,
no woman's gonna want to sleep with a dude named Pabu.
That too.
Is Pabu currently wearing a fedora saying "my lady"?
Go fuck yourself.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Circling back, what has Bronze thought of anything he'd like to do while this is going on?
Generally speaking, he might, maybe he's just watching. He's probably hearing this happen, and he's like, I don't know.
Wench, yeah. Becky should join the Discord call like we had Sanksha do as colorful commentary.
Oh. Well, it depends on what Becky's up to. She's welcome to it. I don't know if I've actually officially. Yeah, she should be in this channel already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we ran a thing with her.
I can see that she's on her phone though on Discord right now, so she might not like have access to like a full.
Becky, if you want to, feel
Talk.
free.
I mean, her phone is a microphone, Dave.
Yeah, but it's always like Discord calls from the phone are always more sketch than.
That doesn't mean you can't have your phone on speaker and play, fucker.
She's welcome. Becky, you're welcome. If you find your way into the chat, it's not. I don't think it's locked.
We won't
Also, Discord just integrated with Xbox, Becky. You can be on a Discord call with Xbox.
We'll tell you about nuggets and nibbles.
Yes, with no context. You're not allowed to understand the context until you join the call.
Holding context hostage. That is ridiculous.
It's a nibble.
I love this.
I fucking hate you. I hate you so goddamn much. You're not invited into the call anymore.
Bigness. Oh my god. Fuck, man.
If only nugget and nipples or not nipples.
Nugget nipples.
Nugget nipples.
That should be it. You should change it. Nugget nipples.
Very good.
Oh,
no, that's what.
Too late. I'm getting my mic.
If I change Nibbles' name or Nibbles to Nipples, then Nugget could be Areola, I guess.
It's the name of my strip club, Nuggets and Nipples. Truly catering to the average millennial.
Oh my god.
Oh, Andreas, I would take you to a strip club that sold chicken nuggets.
Okay, no, I was thinking something else that is not stream appropriate.
What were you What were you thinking of nuggets?
I think we had the same thought. Thought, Andreas.
Wait, what?
Nuggets that are not gold or chicken that are much richer in color.
What a crazy like collaborative entrepreneurial venture that would be, though.
Wait, hold on. Like a shit nugget?
No, it's a strip club / dispensary of the marijuana.
That's what's gonna happen in the Power.
Oh, that was not what I was thinking.
No.
Oh,
I was definitely thinking poop. I was definitely thinking where the strippers crap on you.
Yeah, I said dingle.
You cut out. I heard dingle, and then you cut. So.
Oh yeah, dingleberries.
Dingleberries. Yeah. Dingleberries.
Oh wait, no.
Now my idea is better.
They'd be the Dingleberry Darlings.
Oh God, that's gonna be our Powerpuff Girl names.
I was gonna say, is that the name of our group right now? We're the Dingleberry Darlings. we found an adventurers guild called the Dingleberry Darling.
Oh no! In the Powerpuff Girl game, we go to a.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, that's right, Becky. You missed it. We're crafting a Powerpuff Girls one shot.
Slowly takes off.
No. In the Powerpuff Girl games, we go to a strip club to try to get some of that chemical X, and the strip club's name is Nugget and Nipple.
Oh my God!
And we have to defeat the Dingleberry Darlings.
Yeah, that's. I like that. Who are like. Maybe the whole universe kind of's got like a BioShock vibe, where it's like everybody's hooked on different stuff, and like
they're hooked on
the chemical shit. X is what the Powderpuff Girls need, but there's like chemical Y and chemical Z.
Oh no!
You know what I mean, and shit like that. That like other fucking people are all hooked on and shit. And that's,
they're hooked on chemical D for dingleberries.
I thought it was gonna be chemical D for dick.
That's you.
That was what I was. Yeah.
Or chemical P for poop.
No, it's a chemical capital D for dick, lowercase d for dick.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta stop talking about this, guys. Otherwise, we're gonna have to end stream and brainstorm the Powderpuff Girls one shot. Like, you guys can pick what we do, but I can't do both. I can't do both. You guys have to decide what we're doing.
Absolutely terrible.
Hey, what's up, man?
What up? Welcome, welcome.
Oh.
Hi.
You guys are killing me.
They're killing each other and each other.
You want to join our Powerpuff Girls one shot?
I do not.
You can be Professor Utonium.
No,
Excuse
you.
you. I am Bubbles or I am no one.
See, I told you, Bubbles is the baddest bitch in the game.
No, you guys are both just basic bitches that love the frilly chick.
You could be Miss Bellum.
Okay,
You want to be just?
I'm getting my notebook. If we're doing this right, and I'm gonna start taking notes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so what the fuck did we talk about already? It's like a Lovecraftian.
We're brainstorming.
Like a Lovecraftian.
Okay, so far basically Powerpuff Girls, except they're hooked on heroin as a version of the X stuff. They were made
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We have
They were made by
constitution checks every day to see how far into relapse we go.
And if they,
Otherwise,
we
we turn into those Netflix or whatever.
Stuff, then they start picking up levels of exhaustion every hour until they get it. So
once we get levels of exhaustion, we turn into Nothics.
Yeah, straight up like Gollum-esque Nothics. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a fourth Powerpuff Girl who's just kept in a cage, who's basically the one as an example of what we do if we don't basically get whatever the professor said. Well, is the professor, he ain't pimping them out, is he?
He's not pimping them out per se, but he's definitely like he's working them like mercenaries, where he
I found her.
He's like making her. Oh yeah.
I found her! I forgot about her!
Oh yeah, the original fourth Powderpuff Girl. That's right. This is so crazy.
No, if you scroll up in the chat, Becky, Nugget and Nibbles are two puppies we were talking about.
That makes it better.
Yeah. Actually, I think this is a better representation of the fourth Powerpuff Girl right here.
Oh no. Yeah. But anyway, and then they're gonna go to a strip club at some point and have to fight the Dingleberry Darlings, who are on some other drug.
They're on Chem Y instead of
Chem Y.
And so they're gonna have to go do that because all the chemicals like have a shared like ingredient or some shit that they need that everybody's like, that's like the real thing that everybody's fighting over is like the ether or whatever the fuck, but everybody has their own like flavors of it they prefer.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to think of classes for each one. I think Buttercup is a barbarian, Bubbles 100%. Is a cleric, and Blossom is a ranger.
Let me see it, because I bet there's some people who've like debated this online.
Oh, I'm sure.
Powerpuff Girls.
D&D.
As D&D. Oh God, no, not as teenagers.
Is it Powerpuff or Powderpuff?
It's Powerpuff.
Powerpuff.
They were also once called the Whoop-Ass Girls.
One shot.
Okay, Reddit. Okay. Please don't be inappropriate. Oh, this is cute. Okay, they had Bubbles, or not Bubbles, Buttercup is like a monk.
She's not a monk.
I think it's because like.
I think it's because it's like unarmed, super fast striking and stuff. You know.
I guess, but then I guess Bubbles would be the barbarian then.
Oh,
yeah, Bubbles.
Yeah.
Because she's like buff.
Because she goes into rage mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She has her buff mode. Can I be Bubbles?
So then Blossom would either be a cleric or a ranger, I think.
I could see Blossom.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I totally forgot about that episode.
You're welcome.
That's the best. Perfect
Oh
disguises.
god.
Yeah.
I think Blossom might be like a paladin. Oh
What's the
god.
professor's name?
Yeah.
Professor
Utonium.
Tonium.
Utonium?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I could see Blossom being the paladin. She's a bit of a goody goody.
Oh my god, I'm gonna draw these after we get off. This is gonna be fun. Okay, and then what would what would Buttercup be? If not a barbarian.
I mean, I guess a monk.
She could also I don't think she'd be a rogue.
She's not a rogue, absolutely not.
I was thinking like darker, like try to fill in our one blank spot, but
I mean,
there is
maybe.
surprisingly no one discussing what they would be.
If anything, Miss Bellum would be the rogue, because you never see her face.
Oh, that's true. Would the
Professor Utonium's an art for sure.
What?
Professor Utonium is an artificer.
I don't know if it's in Pathfinder, right?
That is an alchemist.
He could just be he could just be an alchemist.
Alchemist would be pretty close. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, alchemist.
Maybe the reason they have powers and other people don't, even though they do their own chemicals, because it's like a Walter White situation where he has like 99% proof chemical X, whereas
he's got that good shit.
Yeah,
he got that.
And that's part of the, and that's part of why he has the Nothic that he keeps already, is that was part of the, like, perfecting process. And so that one's all, like, fucked up from, like, all the subpar shit, and then he got it all crystallized and made you guys.
From animal testing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. See, the only thing I found about this is...
and that Nothic that's just the most recent one. That Nothic is at the end of a hallway, which is lined with specimen jars on either side of, like, the twisted remains of, like, other experiments and shit, which did not survive. And he, like that's, like, the discipline room. When, like, you guys fuck up, he, like, makes you go feed the Nothic and, like, walk down the corridor.
With our little chubby little nub hands.
Yeah.
it'd be like taking morale like morale checks every 50 feet you go down the room or something.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
To see if you even, like, have the stomach to make it to the end, basically.
Yeah, if someone does a perception check a little too close, they see all the little tiny hands on our nubs.
Oh no!
Image.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, I guess monk.
I don't know, because I just see Bubbles being more barbarian, because that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, but Bubbles being a barbarian makes sense just because of the rage thing. Blossom, what do we say for Blossom? Blossom is paladin. Yeah, paladin makes sense because she still hits hard, but is also definitely the moral compass. It's just monk to me, just like from a real world perspective, just screams like inner zen and shit like that, and that's just so not.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the Pathfinder classes and see if anyone. I'll go run through the list, see if any of these,
Well, I see somebody suggested a monk sorcerer multi-class just for the Powerpuff Girls in general, which kind of makes sense.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
But Buttercup is also, I feel like, more of a hand-to-hand. Yeah, maybe a fighter.
A fighter that specializes in hand-to-hand combat. Okay, and then
yeah,
yeah.
I think Buttercup would be more of a fighter than a monk. Like monk gets more bullshit, but they're also glass cannony, and Buttercup is definitely bulkier than a monk. So I think fighter's probably better.
There's literally a vigilante class in Pathfinder. Yeah, because, okay, so... Oh, she could be a Blood Rager, which is classified... Oh, wait, that's Oh wait, no, a brawler is classified as a fighter and a monk.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she could be a brawler.
God, I really don't want to have to learn.
Remove all the
multi-class thing.
yeah, remove all. No, it's a whole class of its own.
I don't want to go into Pathfinder like weird classes and shit.
Okay.
I already have to make so many 5e shit dealing with the nuances and intricacies of Pathfinder fucking kills me sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hunter
it's a very different system, but I do stand by. It is a much better system at having classes be more consistently good at the shit they're supposed to be more consistently good at. Like it's more generous with skill points.
It kind of depends on what you're going for, because like the one thing that Pathfinder has is being able to specifically like spec in, so to speak, to your like skills and your skill trees and stuff like that. Absolutely, because that can help you like narrow down your character's focus. But I mean, 5e still has a shit ton of like really random subclasses and shit.
I was just gonna say, I think Buttercup works great as a brawler. The simplified description: remove all the key powers and mysticism from the monk, and add a lot more punching and stuff, and you got a brawler.
Yeah, it checks out.
Yeah, brawlers outclass the base monks for damage, and they gain the great fighting style and maneuvers of the fighter. You're pretty pigeonholed into combat, so be prepared to be bored between fights, but the fight will definitely be fun.
I mean, that's pretty that's pretty Buttercuppy.
Yeah, I think she'd be a brawler out of anything. Okay, who's playing what? I'm dibbing bomb bubbles.
I've not watched Powerpuff Girls at all.
Okay, well, you're Blossom. We already decided that Jennifer's Bubbles, I'm Buttercup, and you're Blossom.
Yeah, that's
I'll take whatever.
Blossom is basically like out of the group. Bubbles is like the bubbly, like dumb blonde, and then she gets mad.
It's literally our characters now, except Bronze would be more of the leader.
Yeah. And then Buttercup is kind of like the tough tomboy kind of girl. And then Blossom is like the smarter, like moral compass of the group.
She's not. No, Blossom is the smart moral compass. Buttercup is the ditzy blonde chick who will fuck you up if you piss her.
No,
that's Bubbles.
That's what I said. Did I say Buttercup? Yeah, no, Bubbles. Excuse me.
Blossom is the smart one. Bubbles is the ditz.
I thought you said that. I thought you were saying Bubbles was the smart one. Like, no, she's not.
No, Blossom, the one that Andreas would be playing.
Cool. Yeah, we both misspoke.
Okay.
Clearly, you guys need to refer to them as the colors and not their names.
Yeah.
Well, no, because neither mean anything to Andreas either.
Bubbles is blue, Buttercup is green, and Blossom is pink.
I figured the easiest way to do it without actually watching the show is just going to be watch a 10-minute compilation of clips from the show on YouTube at some point.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Let me find you one. But, are we playing them as children, or are they aged up?
Whatever you guys want.
I think it'd be funnier to play them as children.
I do too, but I want to make sure you guys are fine playing cracked out heroin toddlers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I like how we diverted the stream to the...
What else do I want my Friday night to?
Literally, it was like the third or fourth time we had like brought up an idea for the Powerpuff Girls one shot, and it's like, okay, like we can write a Powerpuff Girls one shot instead. I didn't
even notice that you changed the name. Lovecraftian Powerpuff Girls one shot.
Yeah. Well, anybody who joins the stream, I want them to know what they're in for. We are no longer doing anything related to the Dragon of Icefire Peak or the Lost Mine of Phandelver. Now it's all Powerpuff Girls. So
good.
Send you a video, and it's like it's one of the animators who's like obsessed with Powerpuff Girls, like Hot Diggity Demon, and in it there's like a compilation clip of like him. He complimented all like the fighting clips. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, I'll send you the video. It's easy. Share, link, copy. Oh no! Yeah, who's gonna be that bitch?
Aren't you happy you joined, Becky?
No.
Eh.
I was having a very peaceful Friday night playing Fallout. And then I thought, you know what?
The
Why
best
don't I-
Fallout game.
You know, I saw the memes going into the Discord and I was like, why don't I go join Dave's Twitch? Support my buddy
I
while he
appreciate
live
you
streams.
wanting to be
Wait, which
around and
one did you? Oh, you saw the Nothic. That was it.
There was something about puppies.
Oh yeah, Nugget
Nugget
Nibbles.
Nugget Nibble or Nugget Nipples now.
Nugget nipples.
Now that we know.
Well, Jen, what's your character's name again? Faye.
Faye or Roth, yeah.
So Faye definitely named her tits. One is Nugget and one is Nipples.
Fantastic.
That's the right of having titties. You get to name them.
That's very true.
Yeah.
As someone who also has titties.
Good old Oliver and Esmeralda.
One of the plot points is a strip club, brothel, seedy establishment. The Dingleberry Darling.
Oh.
The creatures work here, hooked to the center Chem market.
Okay, so where does Professor Utonium get his Chemex? He makes it presumably because he has a lab.
Yeah, he makes it.
You know what?
Definitely, yeah. He's the Walter White of this world. He's definitely making that shit in his.
That's where like his power comes from. That's why he doesn't get fucked with because he's one of the few people who can like make this shit.
He's the greatest alchemist in the village.
But that's also why he doesn't go anywhere and he sends you guys out to do shit. Because anybody who could take him alive,
we're the
capture him would like have their own. You know, they could just force him to cook for them. So he just like stays holed up in the fortress and sends you guys out to go do his bidding, basically. And the way he gets you to do that is by, you know, feeding you the chemicals you're addicted to, basically.
I'm thinking Utonium is the MacGuffin. Like we start out as like it's a normal day or whatever. We go out to do our. He sends us to go get supplies or something, and we come back and he's been kidnapped. So now the clock is ticking. We have to find him, and he needs to make more X before we turn into a Nothic.
That would be good. He gets kidnapped by the strippers.
I like that.
Yeah, we have our
or
we
at
have
the
our
very
supply.
least, you guys have reason to suspect the strippers, and so they're one of your stops.
There's a random thong that's in the basement.
It's their calling card.
It's their calling card.
Yeah, let me think about that. I do like the idea of a calling card thing. Okay, so and I like that Professor Utonium is kidnapped. Utonium is kidnapped.
But like he sends us out. It's like, hey, you need to do a weekly run or whatever. Supplies so I can keep making stuff to keep the money flowing and round the cycle goes, and then we go out, we come back, and then he's gone.
Someone asked what chemical X is in the science fiction Reddit something, and someone said chemical X is distilled life essence.
Oh, so that would mean that something has to die in order for.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's a necromancer.
He's a necromancer. That's exactly what he is. And that's part of what you guys have to do.
You know what he's doing? You know what he's doing? All of the failed experiments, all of the ones that came before and after like the Goldilocks zone that is us, he's recycling their essences into Chemical X.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that nothing. It's like a nothing goes to waste type mentality.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if maybe his first one is the fourth Powerpuff Girl, and he like that's his first creation. So he's a little sentimental about the first kind of success, but that one constantly sees the professor killing each and every sister to create more monstrosities, and it's just building and building and building.
Oh my gosh!
It can't speak in coherent sentences, so it has no way to like communicate any of this. But it's like frustration like mounts and grows, and it like lashes out, but nobody knows why. It's just always.
But like
angry.
it's essentially technically like still an intelligent sentient being. It just can't communicate, and maybe it sees us as its only chance, so we have to like try to figure out how to team up with it or something at some point. Maybe we have to beat it in a fight.
That it gives you your first clue. You guys come back and
Oh, okay.
and the professor's gone and you guys are looking for him, and the only thing that's around that can speak is this Nothic, and it convinces you guys to let it out for whatever reason, and it basically goes to wherever the calling card is and like
No,
points it
that the
out to you
professor
guys.
said we can never
It
let her
picks up
out.
the
She's too
song.
dangerous. We can't do that.
And then the Nothic leads us over to the thong.
Yeah, basically.
But no, what the person put in the Reddit was chemical X is distilled life. The professor has worked for years in secret laboratories, murdering criminals provided to him by the government and converting their souls into chemical X. After taking lives of thousands of people and distilling it, he was able to use it to perform true human transmutation and create 3 homunculi to serve him.
He is an artificer.
He's multi-classed.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I mentioned that we look like the Powerpuff Girls.
What do you think about all this, Becky?
I haven't been paying attention to any of you.
Oh, you bitch!
You guys started talking about stripper thongs as a calling card, and I zoned out.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yep. I have my own strippers to deal with right now, thank you.
Wait, what was that?
That I have my own strippers to deal with.
That's what I thought you said. Fuck, I don't know.
That's cool. All right.
Ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah,
every second.
It's super ridiculous, but this is literally how one shots and different obscure campaigns come into being. Is that somebody mentions something and it's like, yeah, we can do that, and it's like, yeah, I could write that. We could make that happen. And this is just gotta get the bones of the narrative built first, and then can look at like stat blocks for strippers and shit like that.
No, for specifically meth-addled strippers.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Oh, we have a third party. We have a third person in here. Who else is joining this nonsense? I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
So we tried playing D&D, and it devolved into a brainstorming session.
Wait, who's the third person?
It just
I don't know.
In Twitch, somebody hopped in on stream.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we started off playing a out the book adventure, and here it is, the book that I was reading out of when we were playing D&D earlier. And somebody made an off comment about being like the Powerpuff Girls, and I made a comment about how we could play a campaign like that, but it would be like Lovecraftian and dark, and now we're planning it. So. And
we couldn't stop thinking about
right,
it.
and about the 4th or 5th time somebody pitched an idea for the Powerpuff campaign, it's like, okay, I can't run this campaign and plan the next campaign at the same time. So let's just plan.
You can't just let gold go by the wayside like that. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm a great DM. I'm an awesome writer, but I have also been much happier with literally every project I've ever worked on other people with, like over just working myself. Hey, thanks for the sub, bud.
Yeah, I forgot I can do that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. It makes my heart warm. Yeah, because you can come up with stuff on your own, but it's like, I love that. Professor Utonium's gone. That's the push. That's why you guys have to go find him. It's like, yeah, that's fucking great. I didn't come up with that shit.
Oh, yes.
But that's for sure the way it's going to go.
The Rowdy Rough Boys have to be in there at some point.
Yes. Absolutely.
our maybe Professor Utonium had like a twin brother, and they were in like an alchemical battle to see. Oh, they left to see who is like the truly the greatest alchemist in the village or whatever. And the Rowdy Rough Boys were the closest he ever got, and we're just like, dog, you can't. No, sorry. I feel like we need to fight them at some point.
Okay, Rowdy Rough Boys. The prized creation of Utonium's rival.
Maybe the mayor and Miss Bellum actually evil or something.
Well, maybe they're not evil. Maybe just whatever motivates them runs
They're not
counter to what you guys are trying to get. So you guys need ChemX, and ChemX, we know, comes like even once you guys get the professor. If you guys need him to make more ChemX for you, and ChemX is boiled life essence, he's going to need to find a life source to be able to transmutate into this ChemX. So
that's why we're also vigilantes. That's why we're also vigilantes. We're sacrificing the ilk of the village to the professor so he can use their life essences.
Right. Everybody like turns a blind eye to you guys because it's an uneasy secret, but everybody knows that without you guys, the
greater good.
Right, all these ne'er-do-wells would be roaming the streets instead.
Yeah, but because in the show they work for the mayor.
Well, what I'm thinking, right, is
but
the mayor
we're
and Miss Bellum
off book here. Come on now.
could be the mayor and Miss Bellum could be like a sort of like they're trying to clean up the city. Batman and whatever his name is, and Gordon.
How dare you, whatever his name is, to the
I forget what the commissioner. Yeah, Commissioner Gordon. I forgot the title.
But
it depends on the year. Sometimes he's lieutenant, sometimes he's commissioner.
No,
and sometimes he's dead.
Could be our woman on the inside, and then she portrays the mayor. She's secretly with Dr. whatever his name, Professor Latonium.
Not Miss Bellum.
Yes.
Do you know who the rival is? Is fucking Mojo Jojo, because Latonium also created Mojo.
Yes, he did. An animatronic ape with a glass dome.
A warforged ape.
What's that?
A warforged ape.
An animatronic warforged ape with a glass dome instead of over his instead of
the hat. It's just an exposed clear dome around the brain.
Right. Let me think about that. Or no, because he's still. Yeah. Okay. I'll get back to that. Over his head. I'll just leave it there. Creation created by the professor.
Damn it.
And
God, now I'm remembering the fucking Powerpuff Girls Rogues Gallery, and I just remembered Fuzzy Lumpkins.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
And you wanna know what's funny? I have the Powerpuff Girl Funko Pops in my room.
That's pretty good.
Fuzzy Lumpkins, Mojo, the Rowdy Rough Boys. Those are the big ones that I remember. I'm sure there's more. Oh, the princess chick.
Princess Morbucks.
Morbucks.
And then there was, because I did a search earlier to Princess Morbucks. Then there was the Gangrene Gang.
Oh, the Gangrene Gang.
Who are just like.
They're just a gang with they ate too much broccoli or some shit. That's all they are.
I can't believe none of
They're also
brought
emo
up.
as fuck. They're totally scene kids.
brought up him.
I did say him
When?
a minute ago.
And I've already decided, minor spoilers, but I've already decided that him is obviously the mini boss who runs the Dingleberry Darlings.
Yeah,
'Cause of
100%.
course
He definitely runs the brothel strip club thing
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying. So that he's him is the like head of all of that, of that leg.
Absolutely.
So yeah, for sure.
He's got to be a tiefling.
Yeah. So then who's I had him as a devil, but he could be a tiefling. You know.
Okay.
Because if they're bad guys, you know, we can have them be whatever we want. The Gangrene Gang, named of course, for the green coloration, Chem Z or Chem G maybe.
Stolen. The fake part. Dick Hardley? I don't remember that. Major Man! The Amoebas! Holy shit. There are so many. Oh my. the fucking, the chick, the succubus or whatever that, like, that tries to control the professor.
That sounds familiar.
Oh god, I don't fucking remember that chick's name. God, looking at the Powerpuff Girls wiki is kind of terrifying. I don't know who Quackor. Oh, that's right.
Quackor.
Quackor. Look at this fucker. I'm in the wrong Discord.
Look at this
right?
Fucker.
Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Oh my god, I remember him.
Real
me
Ducky.
too. He's got to be in there.
Antagonist of Dexter's Lab. Oh my god.
Quackor the Fowl, real name Ducky.
Ducky.
Funny. Let's see here.
Gigi the Great. Oh my god, I forgot they made a Powerpuff Girls anime.
Oh yeah.
Did they?
It's called Powerpuff Girls Z. What's that chick's name? Professor Utonium Succubus? Miss Keen? No.
Teacher?
Yeah, that's the teacher.
Yeah, you're right. That's the teacher. Oh my god, there's an article about a potential live-action Powerpuff Girls movie. Can you guys fucking not, please?
That sounds like it'd be really bad.
It absolutely. Oh, Sedusa. That's her name. Duh.
I found somewhat of a region map for
Oh my
the area.
god. They made her in the fucking anime too.
A region map.
For the Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah, it looks to be fan made, but like something to work.
I mean, put it in chat. Yeah.
Oh god damn it! There we go.
The
city is.
This is jargon to me. I don't know if it's like. I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
Wait, you don't know what means?
I found a map, but I have no idea what the things mean.
Lumpkin territory.
Fuzzy Lumpkins lives out there. I don't remember what YBA is, but that sounds vaguely familiar. I think Jump City must be from the anime because I don't remember that at all. I remember Citiesville because it was the city of Townsville and the town of Citiesville.
Yep.
YB, what the fuck was the YBA?
I do not remember myself.
Power Girls YBA. Did you mean GBA? No.
No, I meant YBA.
Advanced game that I absolutely played and was terrible at it.
Okay, so you guys need Chemex. You don't have Chemex. The professor's gone. You need to find him. There's a calling card left in its place. Calling card left in its place.
Oh, the calling card, yeah.
Um,
Now, I guess the question is, would it be an accident or would it be an act of hubris? Because they wouldn't think that we'd be able to do anything about it.
that is a good question. And I'd argue there's even a third option, which could be a misdirect.
Oh, it's a somebody's trying to frame them.
Right.
It's the professor's song.
The professor's thong. We don't know that the professor's in bag, and this is how we find out. We find out the
like wearing women's underwear. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what?
No, but like
you guys are saying thong and talking about the secretary trying to seduce the professor, so maybe it's something from the secretary who has like come and gone from the house, been friendly with the professor.
Hey, when did we talk about Miss Bellum trying to seduce Professor Utonium?
Yeah, no, he's not even kidnapped. He's just at her apartment or something.
No, that's how the story ends. We somehow trace this entirely convoluted thing. We destroy all of the underground crime in the city of Townsville. We somehow accidentally stumble upon Miss Bellum's apartment, and they just had a night together, and that's it.
And like Dave rolls like a D20 on like 3 different endings, so it's not just like, oh, we know that he's gonna be there. It's like that's a possibility.
I love that. I love that as an ending option. Let me make a note here.
That's hilarious.
Here, ending 1. Professor not kidnapped at all. Instead, on a date with what's her name, the secretary?
Miss Bellum. Bellum.
Party. I guess you guys would be the girls. Girls, you know.
Oh, what bullshit did you post? That's a nice rendering of what I assume is the city of Townsville.
Yeah, I'm just doing the AI art things and like seeing what it gives me.
That's actually really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm putting like good ones in here that can be used as like, oh, you know, descriptions and whatever. I have access to like 3 of them.
Yeah, and I've been playing around with Midjourney still a little bit. That's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to get the one that the other one that came out that you can do it on your computer, so you don't have to worry about limits or anything. So you can make as many as you want. You just need a decent PC.
Oh, that's cool.
Becky, give us ideas, man.
No.
No.
Fucking hater.
I'm not an ideas guy. I'm here for comic relief.
Well, are we at least giving you that?
No.
You're such a lying sack of shit. This is gold.
Hold on, I'm gonna like look through and see if anything stands out.
Hey, thank you for choosing tequila. This was a great choice.
Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm gonna go grab another beer myself here in a second.
I forgot how much I liked the Hornitos.
After this, can we play a D&D game of Courage the Cowardly Dog?
No, absolutely not, because all we're gonna do is here is the slab and the fucking mermaid bitch.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That would be great.
That'd be good too.
That would be fun.
That'd be good too.
That would be terrible. I'm definitely Grim. I'm the dumb one.
That is easily one of my most favorite kids show, and it's specifically because of what the fuck is that crazy bitch with the apples?
Oh, Eden or something like that?
Something like that. It's the apples of chaos, and she's just a fucking unhinged maniac, and I love her.
I don't remember what the fuck you're talking about.
Hold on, I know her name. Hold on. Come on, look it up.
Lady.
And did she
Eris.
Eris, yeah.
Yep.
Eris. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and she liked fried chicken.
Yep.
No, but what is this? This is not Eris.
No, but there is a D&D thing, and I've told Andreas before. If you have seen the Christmas episode of Billy and Mandy where they go to the North Pole, and Santa has been turned into a vampire.
Oh. And isn't it that oh no, that's Dracula.
I found a better.
No, yeah, Dracula is one of their friends, grandpa.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that Mrs. Claus was the one who turned him into a vampire because she was a vampire. I want to play that D&D game. That would be amazing.
Is everybody still in the owlbear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you just can you look at it for a second? I just want to show you this again.
Oh, nice.
I love him so much. That's my new Sunday character.
Did you put Trosk in there?
I sure did.
That fucking idiot.
I love him so much.
He's so stupid. I'm gonna punch the ground to get to the basement.
Fuck you, that was a great idea.
Fuck you, that was a horrible idea.
Did it work?
No!
Well, because I didn't try, because it was stone.
Because we were in a room with 100 giants.
No, we weren't.
Fucking close. Ow, Lincoln.
Although, yes, that I think that session is still on my Twitch, and it's fucking terrifying.
Wait, isn't there a dog in the Powerpuff Girls that talks?
There is.
Oh boy.
There absolutely is.
Hold on, I'm looking him up. Talking dog. Oh, yeah, he's just called Talking Dog.
I have 10 views on that fucking stream? What the hell? How did that happen?
Oh my god, it's the talking dog who kidnapped him.
Oh no! Don't you besmirch that beautiful angel's name.
On the wiki for him, it has his age as 3 in dog years, or human years, and 28 in dog years. And
let's see. Who else? Let me look that shit again. Whoops.
Oh my gosh. In the episode Bubble Vicious, he was shown driving when Bubble ripped the roof off his car and punched him repeatedly, sending him skidding on the road.
I forgot he drives too.
And that Bubble beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. The Abominable Snowman. Oh my god, I forgot
Oh my gosh, his tail was used to create the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yes, that's right. Snips and snails and a puppy dog's tail.
And weren't they made in a prison toilet?
I don't remember if it was a prison toilet, but it was definitely a toilet. It was definitely a toilet. I do remember that for sure.
What if the Rowdy Rough Boys, they have chemical T?
For testosterone?
Yeah.
Chemical T for toxic.
No, they have chemical Y. We have the X chromosome, they have the Y.
Ah, there you go. What the fuck is this? So apparently in the 2016 reboot of Powerpuff Girls, there is a single appearance of a one-time villain named Big Peanut Butter. He is a detective-style jar of peanut butter who only exists in Buttercup's imagination.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
This is amazing.
Remember taking drugs tonight, but I'm
I remember the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman, he's a fucking tiefling that loves disco.
Yeah.
Because boogies.
That's you guys. That's how.
Oh, that's definitely us when this shit is over. 100%. The Broccoloid Emperor. Oh my god, I forgot about him. He's an Emperor Broccoli that rides on a fucking carrot mount.
I don't understand the words you're saying.
Look at the picture.
They're definitely words.
Look at the picture.
Ooh, I'm a.
Yep.
Do that. That's a good one for Midjourney or whatever.
Dude, yes, put the Broccoloid Emperor into Midjourney. What the fuck does it come up?
Evil broccoli riding carrot horse or something.
Yeah.
Riding carrot mount.
Do you guys remember All Beef Patty?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Look it up. And then, hold on, I'll post her pic in the chat.
I was going to say, I don't want my Google history is fucked up. I don't think I want it that far.
Hold on.
Yeah,
what in the fuck?
Dave, look at the chat.
No. That's not a real character.
It is too.
That's not a real character.
That seems very quintessential 90s.
It sure fucking does, doesn't it? Yo, 90s cartoons were the fucking Wild West of animation. My god.
Fucking fever dream.
There was Horse Eater.
This is gonna be disappointing. That's what it generated.
That's just shitty.
Oh my god.
Lenny Baxter, the fucking fanboy. He's the kidnaps professor.
That's one of the options. He gets kidnapped by him.
Lenny Baxter owns every bit of Powerpuff Girls paraphernalia and merchandise. Every single bit.
Hold on. In the villain category, there's a little girl named Julie Smith.
Is that the one that
He's part of the Smith family.
They made friends with in kindergarten?
The Smiths are the girls apparently dull and ordinary, but covertly bitter and evil next door neighbors of the
Oh, wait, I remember the Smiths. Wait,
yeah.
What was her name? What was her name?
Her name was Julie Smith, and the reason she hates them is because she lost her jacks.
Yes, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that chick. The
And
Smiths were
her mother is
terrifying.
Maureen, her father is Harold, and her older brother's Bud.
Lenny Baxter looks like an adult bling bling boy.
Bling bling boy, god damn it. Oh, the evil. That's why that chick is familiar. I saw the mom's name somewhere else. What's the mom? Harold and Marianne. I saw her earlier on.
Lenny Baxter looks like that one guy from the SpongeBob episode who hid the pickles under his tongue.
Yeah.
Bubble bass.
God, I fucking hate SpongeBob.
It was banned in my house because, like, the voice irritated my grandmother and my grandpa too much.
Wow, turn the volume down or turn your
Yeah.
hearing aid off. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Pop made me watch Watership Down.
Damn, bitch.
He said it
'Cause
would
that-
teach me important life lessons.
What, that animals die? Jesus.
I don't know. Grandma put a stop to it once she realized what he had on the TV, but it was too late.
I don't know. I don't know who this chick is from, but she terrifies me.
She is from the Powerpuff Girls.
No, I know, but I don't remember her. She's terrifying.
My trial's out with Midjourney. I'm all done. I gotta pay him now.
What's Midjourney?
That's where they've
It's
been.
the AI creating.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Midjourney's not the only one, though.
No, it's definitely not.
Oh my god, there's so many villains, and they even on the wiki they even have the anime villains.
I know.
Oh my god, Piccoloid.
Piccoloid.
She's the pickle.
Wait, where the fuck is Piccoloid? I don't.
What question
I
are you
see
working on in
Pickles.
Fallout right now?
I'm helping them in Camp Forlorn Hope.
Oh God.
Helping out a camp. That's not useful.
Why
The
would you
pickle. There, she's
I
leader.
was gonna farm Fallout for plot points for narrative driving forces. But
I mean, I could tell you literally everything about this game, so
Because it's the
Right.
best fun.
But I was hoping that you'd be doing something more interesting than just like.
no.
I mean, when does Becky ever do interesting?
I mean like the character, like in the game. Just.
Oh my god, Gothra.
I'm
Gosh,
actually just like
Masa.
farming XP at the moment because I can do a lot of easy shit in Camp Forlorn Hope to get XP so that I can get into the big empty.
Dave, idea for the BBEG.
Okay.
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah,
Steve.
look in the chat. He's a cutie.
It's Steve.
Oh.
It's Steve.
One-time villain. Steve came to Townsville and destroyed everything in sight. Kidnapped the mayor and ate him.
It's just Steve.
If you scroll up slightly, you'll see the new clerk at Hot Topic, Gothra.
The League of Lovely Ladies. Princess Morbucks, Sedusa, and Violet.
Oh,
This-
and then there's like to reference
It
who
was from the anime, of course it was.
to reference the Piccoloid stuff. They're a race of pickle aliens,
I hate it.
and basically
You can stop
their
talking. I
queen-
hate it.
And basically, and they infect people, and that's how they colonize planets. And when you get infected, you become the queen, and then it just keeps going on and on. And they also are against the Broccoloids, who are another race trying to invade Earth of broccoli people.
Yeah, I hate it. I still hate it.
Hold on, there's one that's just like bell pepper. Yeah, the peppers.
The peppers.
Yeah, Pepper is the second member of the Veggie Brigade. It's in the anime.
Dude, I need to watch this fucking anime.
It was great.
forgot
I had
that
a fun time.
You know what other anime
Those are adorable.
Surprising.
Those are adorable.
was the Lilo and Stitch anime?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That's a thing that happened.
This article, the Veggie Brigade is a team of one-time villains from the Powerpuff Girls Z episode Veggie Vengeance, They are the team of vegetables brought to life by Black Z Rays, who swear to get revenge on every kid who didn't want to eat them.
Can we talk about how ridiculous that premise is? How fucking dare you not want to kill me? I'm gonna kill you.
Right,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna get you.
It's like carrot, celery, and a bell pepper. It's the whole thing of you should have killed me when you had the chance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god. Dark.
But accurate.
Hey, we're building a world of heroin out.
No, I know, it's a dark world. It's a dark world.
Heroin toddlers, Dave.
We're basically creating the girls from Toddlers and Tiaras, goddammit.
Oh shit, we need a beauty pageant scene.
Please, Dave, let us enter a beauty pageant. That's how we have to get a clue, is to enter a beauty
This is
pageant.
definitely gonna be more than a one shot.
I'm about to say, you guys are describing quite the you know what? Who knows? I don't know.
We got a
We'll
whole
see.
mini campaign, baby. We're giving you so much to work with.
What it fucking turns into.
It could be a thing of where, like, you know, it takes over the place of a couple days, but there's different variations based on roles. That way, it's replayable, and we don't know what's up.
Oh my god, there was Professor Dick Hardley.
I saw that too. I don't remember what he's from.
He's from the cartoon, but he's the professor's old college roommate, who then becomes mutated by Chemical X.
That's right.
Like, he gets too much of it and he becomes a mutant.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. I couldn't remember what the fuck he was from.
Oh, okay. He's basically like, he leeches off of Professor X. He's a womanizer.
We should turn this into like an interconnected Cartoon Network universe. So we bring in like Dexter's Laboratory and fucking Ed, and Eddie and Cow and Chicken and
Dexter
shit.
is just a person with dwarfism.
Dexter's he's a dwarf artificer. Oh.
Hey, the Dick Hardley
Yo,
is,
I want to make that now. Well, I need to make a note of that.
Basically, Dick meets the Powerpuff Girls and wants to profit off them. So he makes a cheap version of it, of the Chemical X, and tries to go into and create Powerpuff Girls Extreme. However, his version turns out to be cheap knockoffs and some disfigured, horrible, ugly mutants. Also, I find it funny how they named him Dick Hardley. He got tiny weenie.
No, he's just got a weenie that don't work. So I've been keeping a list of like random D&D character ideas I have from every now and then. And one that I came up with yesterday is a kobold druid artificer. Because technically druids aren't allowed to fuck with anything metal, so I'm just imagining an artificer that makes everything out of wood.
Oh my goodness. One of the antagonists in the Powerpuff Girls show was called the Gnome.
I saw that.
He's unnamed, so they just titled him the Gnome.
The Gnome.
Yeah, I'll share him.
Gnome. I also came up with a Tabaxi character that's name is Fran C. Feast.
Oh, fuck you.
Yes! Yes! That's the reaction I'm going for, baby!
The gnome possibly symbolizes communist extremism.
Good lord, Powerpuff Girls, calm the fuck down.
And he was supposed to be voiced by Jack Black, but he turned him down because he wasn't available.
Oh, dude, can you imagine Jack Black immortalized in a fucking Powerpuff Girls episode?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Oh, what a loss for humanity.
The gnome helped the Powerpuff Girls rid the world of villainy and spread kindness, love, and understanding among the people. The gnome demanded the girls' power in exchange to grant their wishes of peace, love, and understanding. His rise to power united the people, who began worshipping him, wearing red robes as a symbol for their lives being dedicated to him as thanks for their freedom. In the end, however, their freedom turned out to be the chains enslaving them. The gnome got corrupted by his power and fell down his throne as his empire was working against itself.
So Dark ass shit, son.
He is one of the few characters to die, the others being the Nightmare
Oh,
Monsters, Bunny, Dick Hardley, the Piccoloids, the Broccoloids, and the Rowdy Rough Boys, although the boys were later revived by him.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Rowdy Rough Boys like died and came back.
Yeah, they got back. Oh, we have a lot to fill Daniel in
I
on.
forgot how many permutations of the Power Girls there were. This is ridiculous. There was there was the OG show, there was the reboot in 2016, and there was a fucking anime.
Yeah, that sounds right.
You should see what Mojo Jojo looks like in the anime.
I'm looking that up.
Hold on, I'll show.
That up.
Anime.
He looks sick. Look at this.
Mojo Jojo. He does. Looks like a fucking he looks like a fucking anime character.
Looks a bit like Piccolo.
Yeah, that's what
yeah, kinda.
Like kinda.
Clothing wise, at least.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, Dave, is the
you want to see Mojo Jojo's Bizarre Adventure? The answer is yes, you do.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. But no, Dave, is Halloween party on? Halloween.
I don't know. I haven't thought of it. It's over a month away. Halloween's...
We're too busy crafting the next Pulitzer Prize winning story.
Halloween's on a Monday, so maybe that weekend.
Be Halloween.
What's that?
It doesn't have to be on Halloween. It's Halloween.
So it's like, so that weekend, the 29th, 30th, would be the weekend that we did it if we did it, and I would just need to double check and make sure there's nothing else going on that weekend. I don't think there is.
Okay. If when you do, let me know, because the Wilton chocolates are on sale at Michael's.
Okay. We'll let you know as soon as
Buy 3, get 1 free.
Nicolas.
Hola. Oh my god, one of the villains is a cop. Mike Brikowski?
Wow.
Brikowski, yeah, I think that's... He's a lazy, incompetent cop in Townsville who prefers sleeping in his car and eating donuts.
Oh, yeah. I remember that guy. I think he crossed over in a bunch of other shit. Wasn't he in, like, Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, Brikowski sounds really familiar.
Also, we need a Johnny Bravo NPC. He's like the bouncer at the brothel or whatever. But he's also incredibly pacifistic because he doesn't want anybody to fuck his hair.
Definitely a bard.
Definitely a bard.
There's on the villain list.
He's a bard with super low charisma.
Yeah. There is on the villain list, there is a villain just called Cockroach. And it literally says a cockroach is a brown insect with antennae, 6 legs, and 2 sensory pads. Cockroach are minor characters of the episode Insect Inside, and they all have a leader named Roach Coach. Yeah.
I fucking posted Roach Coach.
I know, but the fact that the cockroach got its own wiki page.
Dog, Wikipedia or like fan wikis are just ridiculous.
Like, look at this.
I know, fan wikis go hard, dog. Come on now.
Oh, I see Sedusa.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god, the Caterpillager.
I don't remember that one.
I think this one is from the comic books. Yep, he's a human caterpillar combination.
I forgot. There's fucking comic books in this goddamn world, too.
Oh my god, there's one just called Butterfingers.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
I think that's one from the new one.
Oh, then I'm just losing my mind then.
I think. I'm not really sure. Because he basically uses his butter powers to try to frame Buttercup because he's jealous.
Because Buttercup is the other character.
Yeah, it literally says is the front of this episode. He is frustrated and jealous teenager using his superpowers in attempt to frame Buttercup.
Oh, serpientes.
Oh my god, everything changed when our antagonist was involved
The Fire
in
Nation
an
attack.
accident at the
Damn it, I was just about to say it.
at the what?
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. Everything changed when he was involved in an accident at the County Science Fair of Food. A nuclear fusion deep fryer exploded, accidentally fusing this person's DNA with butter.
Oh, Butterfingers. I was going to say, who the fuck is this again?
Oh my god, he constantly gets chased by dogs, people scoff at his existence, and buttery hands end up being very inconvenient for driving a car.
I'd laugh at his existence, too.
He's in the comics, and he's in the newer show.
I think Cartoon Network is owned by HBO, right? Shouldn't all of that
it's streaming on HBO.
be on HBO Max?
Yeah, it's all on HBO Max.
Can I find the Powerpuff Girls on HBO Max?
Yeah.
Is a sentence I never thought I would say.
Goodbye. You don't even have your own HBO Max because you use mine.
I use my.
I love you.
Oh my god. We have to have the amoebas.
I pay you like $100 quarterly for all that shit.
Since when?
Ooh.
I said quarterly.
You've done one payment and you've had access to all of that shit.
Bullshit! I've done over the last 2 years. I've done at least 2 or 3 because I've tried.
That is not
I've
quarterly.
tried.
That is yearly.
Does Alex pay you?
Oh.
At least I try.
Oh, you guys are ridiculous.
I'm so confused. What?
Other friend Alex piggyback off of my HBO Max, my Spotify, my Hulu. They had my Netflix for a while until I got rid of it.
The Disney Plus.
The Disney Plus.
Oh my goodness.
Any streaming service you can think of, I have.
At least I try. She lives in a much cheaper place to live, and I'm the one trying.
Wait, Becky, where do you live?
Utah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Well, and Alex lives in
California.
Texas.
Yeah. I mean, we're all from California. I moved to Utah a couple years ago. Alex moved to Texas with her husband last year.
Because she didn't realize what they were going to do.
I know.
What does that mean? What happened to Alex?
Nothing happened to Alex specifically. Just happened to the country.
The state of Texas is not a good place to be.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, did something happen? Also, can we include the amoeba boys as someone who had an amoeba in their large intestine?
I'm down to have the amoeba boys in here somehow.
Please, Dave, I beg of you. I went through 3 colonoscopies to fuck those shit up.
That's a weird way to beg for inclusion, dog.
Are you asking me to introduce another? Do you have any idea how many bad guys you guys have rattled off in the last hour? There's no way I could ever squeeze all that shit in. I've literally got a page.
To be fair, the amoeba boys
notes.
are actually reoccurring bad guys.
Wait, but what if this is the dream story you get to write? No more out of the book. We Powerpuff heroine.
No, I already have a dream.
This is nobody's dream story, Jennifer. This is a fucking fever dream that we are somehow willing into existence.
And it's amazing.
I would much rather be running my homebrew world that I've already come up with all this fucking world building bullshit for, and not have to build a dystopian, Lovecraftian, post-apocalyptic future nonsense with
Girls
Powerpuff stuff.
with random Cartoon
quick
Network
question.
crossovers.
Which would you prefer, Powerpuff Girl fantasy or book?
Book, because he doesn't have to come up with anything.
Yeah, book for sure, hands down.
Oh.
You have no idea how much work you're asking me to do with this.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting
Like,
the
yeah, we're helping him
brainstorming
come up with
process.
bullet points. He still has to craft some shit that like surprises us, because like he's gonna want to do that.
Right, and then there's gonna need to be like maps for some of the shit that you guys come
That
across.
too,
and,
yeah. He's
you
gonna
know
have to
what
try
I
to
mean?
come up
It's
with some
like,
fucking urban bullshit.
and none of my asset packs are for urban bullshit. They're all for fantasy bullshit. So, oh my god.
And then he's got to improve our character builds, because we're building some homebrew ridiculousness that he's got to make sure isn't too broken.
Right, everybody's gonna get fly speed, and it's like, what the fuck? How is this gonna break my game?
All these ridiculous bad guys are gonna have their own fucking stat blocks that he's got to generate.
Yeah. But on that note, I have a full ass page of notes to start and to come
If
back
you
to.
want to
Yes.
read through them.
So I think this is a good place to end stream.
You'll love to see it.
I would thank you guys for playing D&D with me, but we only did that some. So thank you for
We
coming.
did that for like half the stream. Come on now.
We did. But thank you for inspiring me to come up with another one-shot idea. So
For
Oh,
sure, man.
God.
For sure.
this is gonna be. I'm gonna be really mad because this is so different than all the other stuff that I am coming up with. Like, you know, at least when I'm working on my homebrew stuff for one of my campaigns, I'm like, no, that doesn't really fit. But I'll put it over here and use it for my other. Like, none of this shit is applicable to the homebrew. Like, this is all its own thing. But
Imagine though,
you know.
this is what gets the channel to go viral. Heroin Powerpuff Girls.
No, this is not what fucking makes the channel fire. If anything, this will blacklist Dave from the internet.
I know. Yeah, it's okay. I'd rather be blacklisted than forgotten. So
Better be infamous than forgotten.
so give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and stream.
Do it.
All right, guys. Well, this went off the rails. This was crazy. I apparently have a new dystopian, Lovecraftian Powerpuff Girls campaign to write. Didn't know I was going to be doing that today, but I thought I was going to be running the Lost Mine of Phandelver and the Dragon of Icespire Peak. But apparently, you can't always get what you want. All right, guys. I will catch you Tuesday night for my normal game then. See you guys all Tuesday.